Guys, I want to go over a product today, just one little aspect of the product. The tool is called HighLevel. It's an all-in-one platform. Recently, I've been moving away from my current platform. I'm wanting a system that's less buggy. And HighLevel is one of the platforms I've looked at. I'm very, very impressed with it. I've actually built a website, building some automations and testing the different features. It's the price is amazing, and you're automatically become an affiliate. So if you end up sharing if let's say you decide to use the platform and you love it and you share your link, you can more than pay for your platform. So the price is right. There's a lot of things that are really, really good about it that I'll get into in other videos. But in this video, I want to go over automations. If you love what I'm doing here and you want to investigate HighLevel, you'll see an affiliate link. And for those of you who don't know what affiliates are, that means I get a commission if you click on that link and then you sign up to test out HighLevel. And if you do, please let me know, because I'm forming a group where I'm going to train people on how to use it and some other bonus stuff that I'm building behind the scenes. So make sure you let me know, come back, or you'll see my email somewhere here. And just let me know that you used my link and that you'd like to see what's going on in my membership area. And of course, there'll be a free area in my membership that you can get your questions answered and things. So it's much easier for you to onboard with the tool. All right, so we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you three things. The first thing is I'm going to go into automations. I'm going to duplicate an automation. I'm going to show you how to embed it in one of your email sequences. All right, so let me shrink things down here. All right. So first of all, automations, think of automations as your email system. Only it does a lot more. It will also do texting. It will do phone calling. It will send you messages. It will remind people that they have a calendar appointment coming up. It will, depending on how you trigger things, it will look at your membership and say, oh, this person finished this group of videos. You can, send them a thank you or congratulations. It's got all these like amazing little triggers that are already set up. You don't have to wait. It's a fully developed system, and they are releasing new features every day. Like since I've been on board for a couple of weeks now, every day I see some kind of new release. So this platform is really going places, and the way they've set it up is really nice. So let's go in. I will obviously have more videos on other aspects of this, but for now, let's just focus on one thing, which is the workflows within the automation feature here. All right, so we'll go into my Ed Farragon coaching onboarding sequence. If you look at the top here, you'll see a way to trigger the sequence. What that means is you can tag somebody, you can, well, you'll see here, I'm going to just click on this. You're going to see these different triggers that you can assign here that throughout the entire ecosystem of HighLevel, these triggers will activate. Like, for example, you could set up a birthday, congratulations, happy birthday, whatever, and it will automatically look for their birthday and send it out. So you don't have to even think twice that you stayed in touch with them about that. How nice is that, right? Different contact information. Now, I haven't dove deep into this other than like tagging, because I'm used to using tagging quite a bit. In fact, you'll see in this particular sequence, I'm activating the whole sequence by using a tag. And then you've got some other things down here. You've got surveys that's built right into HighLevel, trigger a link that's being clicked. You can have call status, email events. You can have Facebook lead form that's been submitted. You can trigger a sequence there. Look at all these membership ones. Category started, category completed, lesson started, lesson completed. You can trigger all kinds of things to communicate to people. For example, let's say they started the lesson. You could send them a text message. Hey, congratulations! You're a person that really takes action, and I really appreciate that. And here's a little bonus for you. You know, think of what impression that will make on people when you're able to do that. So you can go through here, new sign up, so you can trigger a onboarding sequence, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to go into all these. There's different opportunity pipeline stuff. When somebody changes stages, you can have it do things. So it's not just emails. It's texting. It's reminding you of things. It's tagging things within the the whole system. If somebody pays an invoice or somebody has an invoice, okay. Anyway, you get the point. All right. So here's my first email sequence. It's being triggered by this tag called EFC new client. So when I tag a person with EFC new client, I had to, of course, create the tag earlier. Then this workflow gets created, and then I can go in and I can, well, let me back up here. So the way I got to this was I clicked on here and I just said send an email, all right? And then I filled this out. Let's say this is email 1. Who's it from? In this case, Ed Farragon Coaching. Tech Stack Mastery, of course, is a different brand that I have. What email is it from? What's my subject? I do have a template. It's my weekly template that goes out, or I'm sorry, weekly newsletter. And then I can just paste in my message here. I can also put in custom values, like let's say I just want to use their first name, okay, and then I can paste in my email and so forth. All right, I'm going to cancel out of this because I don't want to do it. I don't want to mess up my workflow here. All right, so now you'll see here that I'm actually going to delete this right here. And I'm going to show you something. So imagine, for those of you who have never used email systems, this is a really, really nice way of organizing your emails in a sequence that you can just go in and modify. You can modify how many days, or if you want it to be minutes, hours, days, and so forth. So you can delay things and such and such. All right, I'm going to save this. Now I'm going to back out and show you a trick. All right, so here I have this social media subscribe sequence, and it's used for this right here, this acronym TSM, that stands for Tech Stack Mastery. EFC is another brand called Ed Farragon Coaching. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to this TSM and I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to change the name to EFC. I'm going to delete the copy piece. And so that whatever was in that sequence now has been reassigned to this particular thing. And I always put a little wait time in there just in case when that subscribe kicks in that maybe if they're in another sequence that it doesn't like show up back to back. But that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that later. So here's a social media subscribe email. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to call this E1 in case someday I want to add other ones. I'm going to delete Tech Stack Mastery. I'm going to keep that email. I'm going to change the TSM to EFC, Ed Farragon Coaching. Connect on social media, ? Is my subject line. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to delete that logo and I'm going to place a new logo. I'm going to click on this little image button here. I'm going to say upload and I'm going to go to the image. Now, my recommendation is always create your logo so you don't have to change the sizes. I have found over the years that just like in this case, it's 125 by 125 JPEG. That way you save time. Otherwise, you always end up changing the sizes and all that kind of stuff. But get it right, set it up, and so on. Now, what I will do later is I will go into each one of these links and I will change this to my Ed Farragon Coaching link versus my Tech Stack Mastery link. Now, the other tip I'm going to give you today is a lot of these email systems, they place an unsubscribe just below, like just a few lines below the last text. So I'm going to hit a bunch of returns here. And so that unsubscribed is down further because, out of sight, out of mind, we don't want to encourage people to unsubscribe. All right, so I'm going to go over here, and then you can also add an attachment if you want to, or you can send a test email. I'm going to save this. Now it's in draft mode, but that's okay because I got to go in and change the actual links to my social media. So hopefully you're seeing here what's going on. Now I can go in to my onboarding sequence, and I can say, let me choose this this add to workflow feature here, and I'm going to look for Ed's social media subscribe sequence. I'm going to go ahead and say pass the input triggers, and I'm going to say okay, so here it just used the words. I'm going to say social media for EFC. All right, I'm going to just save that. Now this is a little more descriptive, so I know what's going on there. Again, this is a test system. I'm slowly migrating away from my other platform. Hope you find that useful. Now, I'm an affiliate for Go HighLevel, or HighLevel is what it's called. If you decide you want to go out and test this system out, and I can tell you, I've probably looked at, well, I've used Infusionsoft or Keep. I've used Entreport. I've used Kartra. I've used Groove. And of course, for years and years, I had WordPress websites with all the peripheral stuff that you need. And that was a headache to me. So I decided to move all of my business over to a platform that has an all-in-one and has a really nice workflow, good page builder, good email sequencing, good deliverability, and all that kind of thing. And what I'm finding is HighLevel, hands down, is got their act together. I'm finding the builder, and I'll do some videos on that so you can actually see this in action. I'm finding it to be really solid. There's a couple of things that are a little bit wonky, but they're nowhere near deal breakers. And maybe it's because I have a lot of scar tissue from the last platform I've been using, which had tons of bugs. And you know, I signed up knowing that I was going to go through the alpha and beta stages, but frankly, they took way too long, so I decided to bail and move over here to HighLevel. So I'm an affiliate for HighLevel, and if you decide to sign up, you'll be an affiliate as well. And so when you tell your friends how much you love it and they use your link, you can actually pay for the system. And HighLevel is set up in a really unique way where $97 gets you everything, and you don't have these limits that everybody else puts on you. I'm finding the system to be really nice. At some point, you can white label HighLevel if you decide, like, oh my gosh, like I could put my own logo, my own sales page, my own everything. So HighLevel doesn't even show up anywhere. It looks like your system. They've designed it so you can actually do that. A lot of cool features. So that's just kind of a preamble to what I'll be showing you later as I produce all these videos. But here's what I want you to know. If you end up using my link, the affiliate link, just know that I get a commission. I'm supposed to report that to you from our overzealous government wants me to report and let you know that I'm an affiliate, which means I get a commission. It doesn't cost you any more or any less. It just means that I get a commission if I refer you. You'll see under the Tech Stack Mastery brand that I have no desire to send you to products that are terrible, because and that's why I'm actually doing this, because since 1981 I've been studying software. I literally have hundreds of software packages you'll start seeing reviews for, and I'm really big on productivity and workflow and mindset. So hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Hope you'll use my links. It encourages me to, of course, do more. And if you do use my links, let me know, because I'll invite you into a membership area that I'm building to help you to like be successful in your business and to come on board with HighLevel in a much easier way in case you have questions. Now, if you're new, this will be super helpful. If you're more advanced, maybe it's not as important to you. But if you want some cool stuff that I'm going to be producing down the road, it might be worth it to you. All right, many blessings. I look forward to building a relationship with you, and to just see if you have questions, or if you're curious about other aspects that will help me to decide which videos I want to do first. But I'm on a roll right now, and I'm going to be producing a whole bunch of them around HighLevel and what I'm discovering. Many blessings. Have a great day. Bye for now.